Good evening and welcome into tonight's news. His Majesty the King reiterates Jordan's rejection of any attempts to displace Palestinians in the West Bank and Gaza. The King has emphasized France's key role in advancing regional peace, reiterating Jordan's firm stance on the two-state solution as the only path forward. And Prime Minister Jafar Hassan says the government has no intention to raise taxes on citizens following the recently approved draft law on buildings and lands. Welcome again. His Majesty King Abdullah has received a delegation of United States Senate and House of Representatives staff at Al-Husseiniya Palace. King Abdullah and the U.S. delegation have discussed the strategic partnership between the two countries and the United States' pivotal role in the region. Addressing regional developments, the King has stressed the urgent need to restore a ceasefire in Gaza and resume the delivery of humanitarian aid. The King has also warned of the dangers of escalating violence in the West Bank and violations at holy sites in Jerusalem, reaffirming the Kingdom's rejection of any attempts to forcibly displace Palestinians from the West Bank and Gaza. His Majesty King Abdullah has received a French Senate delegation at Al-Husseiniya Palace with Crown Prince Al-Hussein in attendance. The talks center on strengthening Jordan-France ties, including French backing for water and development projects in the kingdom. The King has emphasized France's key role in advancing regional peace, reiterating Jordan's firm stance on the two-state solution as the only way forward. Discussions also tackled the Gaza war, with His Majesty pushing for an immediate ceasefire, uninterrupted humanitarian aid and international support for the Arab plan to rebuild Gaza without displacing its people. The King has also warned against escalating tensions in the West Bank and condemned Israeli violations at Jerusalem's holy sites. His Majesty King Abdullah has received Chief of the Naval Staff of the Pakistan Navy, Admiral Naveed Ashraf, at Al-Husseiniya Palace. The meeting covered ways to enhance defense cooperation and current developments in the region, particularly the critical situation in Gaza and the West Bank. Prime Minister Jafar Hassan has held talks with a delegation of U.S. congressional aides focusing on strengthening Jordan-U.S. strategic relations and expanding bilateral cooperation. Reflecting on his recent visit to Washington, D.C., Hassan described the talks as constructive, noting that both sides reaffirmed their commitment to deepening ties and enhancing economic and investment partnerships. The meeting also addressed regional developments and efforts aimed at maintaining security and stability in the Middle East. Hassan also outlined Jordan's reform plans under its national modernization program, covering political, economic and administrative sectors. Prime Minister Jafar Hassan says the government won't raise taxes on citizens following backlash over the recently approved Buildings and Lands Draft Law. Speaking during a cabinet session in Ajloun today, the Prime Minister has explained the law is designed to simplify procedures for citizens and address years of unresolved violations. Hassan has emphasized that Jordan's national unity remains the foundation of its strength, vowing that the government won't allow anyone to weaken it. And during a press conference following the Ajloun cabinet session, Government Communication Minister Mohammed Al-Momani said the Interior Ministry will soon announce new findings and measures regarding the terrorist cell that was recently uncovered by the General Intelligence Department. Momani added that Jordan's domestic front remains united in the face of challenges, stressing that the country's security forces stand as a firm barrier against any attempts to destabilize the country. Jordan's permanent representative to the Arab League, Amjad Al-Adaili, has assumed the presidency of the Arab League Council at the level of the permanent representatives, marking the start of the Council's 163rd regular session. The step comes in preparation for Jordan's assumption of the Council's presidency at the ministerial level, as Foreign Minister Ayman Al-Safadi will tomorrow preside over the Council's regular session. Thank you so much for your time.